beautiful Virgo, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your monthly reading for September 2021. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful that scammers are about pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take money, e-gifts or donations. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for any of those things, please report them. It is a scam. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon either. So please keep your wonderful selves safe. Let's move straight on to your monthly reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly. So please expect 3 loud sounds. Adjust headphones if you've got them in. I do not want to hurt your wonderful ears. I thought it would be nice to cleanse your space as well as mine at the same time so we sync. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Virgo, first of all, happy birthday. It is already your season, so if your birthday has just passed or it is today or in the next couple of weeks, happy birthday for then. Okay, now what to expect during your season? Well, Virgo season is going to be a little bit challenging. I hear you all sighing like, no, Baba, no, we've been challenged all the time. Well, it's just a little bit challenging in terms of Mercury going into retrograde on the 27th of September, right through to the 18th of October. Also, Neptune is in Pisces, which opposes Virgo placements, which means this time may slightly erode your confidence a little bit in certain areas, or may make you feel like you're giving your best, you're giving your all, but nothing is moving forward. So you may sort of dwell in those energies and really start to challenge your direction or the path that you're on. Now, of course, that energy to challenge your goals, your dreams, and the direction that you're headed in is a very positive thing, because actually it makes us reassess and see if we still want the things that we wanted maybe 2 years ago or 10 years ago. Okay, so directional gauges are very important, but don't don't let self-esteem or self-confidence really sort of get in the way of your goals and dreams. It may mean that you just need to adjust some plans in order to still move forward and be successful in whatever area it is that you want to move forward on. Don't abandon the dream, okay? Now, this is the protagonist energy. So this is your energy during this time. This is going to be a very balanced, harmonious time for you, because I feel, Virgo, you're always a sign that has planned ahead, okay? You're always someone who... I keep saying this, it's like a chessboard. You know, you're always 5 or 6 moves ahead of the game in terms of whatever it is that you're hoping to achieve, or looking at people's motives, for example. You're always analyzing the situation. So I feel like you got this, okay? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. You got this for sure, but you're navigating certain energies. Okay, so for example, if you are signing any contracts or you're, putting anything out there in terms of reaching out for job situations or if you're putting out there for, a promotion or something like that, make sure it's at the beginning of the month, because Mercury does go into retrograde on the 27th, which brings delays, chaos, emails or things going scattered or going awry or being missed. Communication is slightly off. It brings chaotic energy. So just a little forewarning there for you all. But this is the protagonist energy. So you're turning something into something else. Okay, I feel like it's a positive shift that you're making here. The Temperance card is patience. Now, nobody likes that word patience, Virgo, but you have been patient and then some on something. So whether you're working diligently towards something or you've been patient in a relationship or a friendship, I feel like there's going to be a bit of a turn of events that bring a happier outcome, okay? Temperance card also indicates that during this time, you've been re-examining your priorities, okay? That's what slowing down to really look at the details is all about. And you're embracing this sort of challenging month. A lot of signs are not embracing it. They're kicking back against it and they may find resistance. But I feel like intuitively you felt this coming already. You're already adjusting plans, and I feel this is about practicing, stability, groundedness, but also being practical with your plans. And I think that's something that you're already sort of well aware of. Now, things happen in moderation, but you're aligning yourself with your true purpose over this time, okay? So even though things have not shown up in your physical world, you're still aligning yourself with whatever it is that you want. So alignment, moderation, patience is required at this time, but there's going to be a moment where you make a breakthrough in September. There's a breakthrough month for you in particular. We've got the Force, which is the Strength card. So this is Leo energy. We've also got Sagittarian energy here. We've got Taurus energy. We've got some Virgo energy there with your intuition, the High Priestess, and you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So there's a lucky turn of events here coming. But the Force indicates, whatever you've been struggling on, whatever there's been, some sort of anger or maybe even rage at the machine, as it were, this is having the courage to proceed no matter what, and let nothing get in your way of your goals, dreams, and your plans. Now, you're getting an extra kick of energy and luck from that 8/8 portal that we experienced in August there. Also, we've had that full moon, that blue moon that came, so that gives you an extra sort of degree of abundance. But there's something here that you felt you've been caged or you've been held back. It could also be your confidence. Perhaps you felt a little bit low self-esteem recently. This is the challenge for the month for pretty much everybody, because the Force card basically means strength, courage, and confidence to move forward no matter the struggle. So the challenge will be for you to move forward, but move forward you will. I'm just going to pull a quick card on this courage card for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. I mean, you could be sort of having patience with someone who is a Leo energy, that you and this person have not seen eye to eye recently, or you and this person have been struggling on something, or someone who has strong Sagittarius, Leo, or Taurus placements there. It could also be someone with Virgo placements, but I feel like there's going to be a moment of breakthrough that brings calmer energy. The Emperor, okay? Now, the Emperor indicates success. It indicates power, okay? It indicates energy, energizing. So whatever it is that you are struggling with, know that you got this, and the plan, because the Emperor is about strategizing, the plan is working. Hold your vision, okay? Hold to the plan there, because the Emperor card indicates that you will be leading forward. Nothing will hold you back in September. There's a major breakthrough, but I feel like you have the traits, natural born traits of a leader, Virgo. Even if you don't particularly like being in a position of leadership, you've got the skills, okay? But whatever it is you've been planning and you felt you've had to have patience with, and it's just not happening, there's a major breakthrough for you in September. The Emperor also indicates respect. Okay, so if you've been butting heads with somebody, or someone's been pushing you, to make a decision on something, Virgo, you're owning it. There's empowerment here where you're like, hold off. You're not going to force me or push me into making a decision until I've seen all the variables and see how it affects me. Hold strong, Virgo. Don't let anyone, I'm sure nobody would ever push you around, but sometimes because you're so wonderful in your energy, you have such a wonderful heart. You want to help everybody. You want to fix and find solutions to problems. People always come to you for certain things, and they may just expect. And sometimes, Virgo, you're like, what about me? I gotta come back to my own center and do the things for me. It's not a selfish act, but if someone's sort of pressurizing you or pushing you in a certain direction, hold true to your confidence and don't let anyone dull your shine, okay? The Emperor card indicates if you're becoming an entrepreneur, for example, there's going to be a major breakthrough. Don't doubt yourself. Go for it. If you've been struggling recently, or you felt like, due to pride, you felt like you could not start something because you thought of the sentence, because they just give me a sentence, what if I fail? Okay, Virgo. Of course, nobody, ever set off on a journey and thought, I'm going to be 100% successful. Everyone thinks, what if I fail? Everyone's got that in their intuition, but believe and receive, overcome that fear and take that first step, and you will be successful because you're on your way. You've already started it. The failure, and there's no such thing as failure, only learning really, but the learning is, lying there in your last moments on this earthly plane and saying, I didn't try. Okay, that's the most important thing. You're trying. You're getting something off the ground. Whatever that is, I feel like you're going for it. You're going to be successful, but it requires that plan and taking the first step, okay? So Yeah, whether you're being an entrepreneur or stepping into a role, leadership role with more responsibility, it's a solid position, and you may feel a little bit sort of nervous about it, but you got this, okay? Plus, we've got the Hierophant. This is the outcome energy. Now, this is the overall energy of the month. We're going to go deeper and see the details of what's happening there. We got the Hierophant. So this is about your commitment to your goals, your dreams, but it's also about learning. Okay, what are you learning in this situation? Knowledge is key. And Virgo, you came to this earthly plane with that sense. You've had a thirst for knowledge and facts and figures, and you're always searching deeper. And then it's almost like you find the truth, and then you dig behind the truth to make sure it is literally the truth, okay? Also, intuitively, you know when things are just not right, okay? So you dig a little bit deeper. So you could be partnering up with an institution, or you could be sort of unifying your energy with another person, for example, if it's in business, or it could be, a marriage of minds, or it could literally be a marriage. You could literally be getting married in September if you're with your person and there's not restrictions around the world there. Because the Hierophant is a marriage card, but it is also about a deep commitment to your goals and dreams, or whatever it is that you're hoping for in the future. Now, I'm just going to pull a quick card on this because they're showing me the monocle. It's like this bird, this bird is not really wearing a monocle, but they're showing me a monocle, okay? That's weird. They're showing me this bird with a monocle on, but it's actually not there. So either you're sort of investigating something deeper, some sort of commitment, or something that you're hoping for. Perhaps you are going for a job in a company that you thought, oh, this looks good, but you're digging deep just to make sure this company has the same moral compass as you, or or whether they would be a good company to work for long term. Or you may have bought a monocle for somebody, because they're showing me a monocle. Okay, so maybe a joke present for somebody, or maybe I think monocles don't really, they've gone out of fashion, not unless, they're coming back. Everything comes back, Virgo. It's always retro. So they're just showing me a monocle. So if that means anything to you, please take it as it resonates. I know that some people, they have like a monocle if they're trying to look at details a little bit closer or something. So thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide the Ace of Wands? Okay, so the Ace of Wands is a blockage. It's in the reverse there, so it represents a blockage or a false start on something. It could also mean, a rejection on something. So if you felt like an opportunity went elsewhere to somebody, you may feel like you need to dig deeper and find out why. Now, you may be looking at it from a position of, that opportunity didn't go the way I'd hoped. So what is wrong with me? Why did I not get that? I think that Spirit is trying to give me another energy for you, which is, how can I learn some extra skills to be the chosen one next time? Rather than there's anything wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just, knowledge is the key to the breakthrough. How would you like to receive? I don't know who needs to hear this, but that's what they're giving me. Imagination Station and Ten of Pentacles. Boom, I'm loving it. So I see what they're trying to give me, Virgo. It is about thoughts become things, okay? Your mindset is so powerful. Okay, whenever we think about something, we can manifest it, and whatever you see in your mind, you can have in your hand. Every single thing on this earthly plane, Virgo, started with a vision. No matter whether the person was, designing a car for the first time, or had an idea that what if humans could fly in an airplane. It was a vision, that it was a thought, and then that person worked. They set a plan in motion to figure out how to make it a reality, okay? So Imagination Station is very, very important. Whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, it started with a vision. And if someone on this earthly plane has done it before you, Virgo, and even if they haven't, it starts with the image, it starts then with the plan, and then it starts with the motion, okay? So whatever you think about, you can bring about. As you can see around that crown chakra area right there, that beautiful panda, it's about that deep knowing that what you can think about, you can bring about, okay? It's almost like it is written, okay? It is written. Now, just for those who are wanting to know what decks I'm using, the first deck I'm using is the Ex Animo Tarot deck by Barnager, a set of major arcana cards only. And this is The Way of the Panda by Kimberly M. Sen, and it's illustrated by Celia LaBelle, which is beautiful, playful, gorgeous tarot there. Imagination Station is important because that's where your Ten of Pentacles lies, okay? You are more powerful than you think, Virgo. So there's a major breakthrough that brings in, I feel like financially, a heavy reward here for whatever it is. Your ideas are very important. They will bring more financial reward in the future. There's a major breakthrough, but I feel like it started with a rejection or an investigation of your blockages. So the only thing that they're giving me with the blockage here is that confidence is key. Your visions have worth. Okay, so hold true to that vision there because it is going to bring in a lot of financial reward there. So whether you want to be the CEO of your own company, whether you want to step into a leadership role within an artistic field, or whatever it is that you want to do, Virgo, you're capable of hitting the jackpot with that, okay? Now, it may require a little bit of learning. So putting yourself on online courses or taking exams or, leveling up to the next stage, information is key to your success. Now, we've also got the High Priestess. Very intuitive in September for your movement forward. The High Priestess understands things on a intuitive level rather than a logical level, and sometimes, Virgo, you can be accused of being of looking at things from a very logical viewpoint. Doesn't mean that you don't have intuition. Of course you do, but I feel like you're always investigating things and then bringing your intuition into it and then investigating your intuition, which is great. You're covering all the bases, but I feel intuitively there's something happening here for you. Let's see what that is. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, because I feel like there's something here, either there's just a little bit of energy here about something that you don't quite trust, okay, or something that you're suspicious about here, and that you're almost rebelling against. Judgment, okay, you're judging it. So definitely I'm picking up that energy where you're weighing something up. You're digging deeper on this, and I feel like maybe with the Judgment card you're at a bit of a fork in the road and you've had a major wake-up call or an epiphany and you're looking at your life's purpose. Am I happy with where I'm at? Am I still on the road to my plan? If I'm not, what do I need to adjust in order to get back there? Okay, because you may have experienced a loss of motivation or drive recently, or struggled with something that you were doing, but because we're going through a major pandemic, you may have had to put it on hold or felt that it's more difficult than usual. It doesn't mean it's not going to happen, Virgo, but you're riding that wave, just like we're all riding that wave. But the Judgment card indicates second chances. Okay, so if something is coming back around, or something that you felt like you rejected many, many years ago, or even like last week, or there was an opportunity that you felt was a blockage on, or you felt it was a missed opportunity, please know that whatever is meant for you will never pass you by. Okay, but you may be weighing up whether you should give it a second chance or not, because the Judgment card is that card of second chances. When you get this card, it indicates an overcoming of self-doubt or breaking through the blockage, but seeing what the problem is first. Intuitively, you may already know what that is. Now, this could be a relationship, it could be a marriage, a high-level commitment with somebody that you're wondering if you are currently, struggling with it. And there's been a lot of arguments because we did have quite heavy Mars energy recently. There could have been a little bit of sort of snapping back, and you may be wondering, is this savable? Okay, so you may be asking deeper questions in September there. But we got the Wheel of Fortune, which indicates a lucky turn of events. Your third eye is going to be very, very prominent. You're very connected in September, probably because it's your birthday month, but I feel more that it is, I just feel like because Mercury goes into retrograde, it's just before that pinnacle. Neptune is in Pisces, which is all about that emotion and things. You're going to feel a little bit more emotional than usual. So your intuition is going to be like high intensity. So be a little bit mindful of psychic overload, okay? Make sure you shut off your energy and take some alone time. Not often, I'm not saying shut yourself away, Virgo, but just make sure you get some downtime, okay? But this is an opportunity coming towards you, some sort of exciting, lucky break there. Things are just going to work out the way that you were hoping for, which has not happened for a while, Virgo. You may have felt like you've been stuck in a rut, or things have been a bit out of your control recently, but things are about to go in your favor. You're going to start to see a lot of synchronicities in September, so pay attention, because they're actually giving me sometimes I get a screen with writing on it in front of my eyes, and they were giving me, look at all the signs. Look at all the signs. So you're actually being sent signs, whether that is names of things that resonate with your circumstance, or whether it is, what is this? They just said penny farthing to me, penny farthing. They just give me a monocle and penny farthing. So either you're deciding to dress up in some sort of, 15th, 16th, 17th century costume or something like that. This is very penny farthing. I mean, maybe that's the name of the company that you're going to work for, or something that you're calling your company penny farthing, or is penny farthing, I mean, is it a bike, or is it actually a penny? I'm not really sure, because they're showing me like this really large bike. It's one of those really old ones where the wheels are huge and you're way up high in the sky. You know what, Virgo, I have no idea why this is relevant to your reading. So, and they're giving this energy of retro, so maybe it's about looking back, how things were done in the past, or I'm not sure. So please take it as it resonates. If it does not resonate for you, I mean, I don't blame you, because who's that going to resonate with? But if it does resonate for you, I'd really love to know, because it just means they want that person to pay close attention to the reading, as their attention may have wavered. But there may have been like a code word between you and a friend, like something penny farthing, or I'm not sure. Anyway, but so for example, if there's someone that you're in love with, Virgo, and you're not sure if that person loves you back, you may see their name in places, or you may hear a song that is on the radio that is always your song, or something like that. So please take it as it resonates. There's going to be a lot of signs in September. This person may even reach out for your birthday. Okay, there's someone reaching out for your birthday that you maybe haven't heard from for a while, or you felt separated from. They're going to reach out and surprise you, okay? Because they're giving me a surprise here for your birthday, but they're also showing me an envelope over that. So I feel like you're going to have a surprise message from someone that actually you've been thinking about for some time. Now, it doesn't have to be an ex-lover. It doesn't have to be someone that you hoped that you could have been in a relationship with. It could be a friend that you've been thinking about for years, and you lost contact, and then all of a sudden they're back in touch. Or it could be a family member, or it could be an ex-colleague, or something. Someone is just going to surprise you with a message, I feel like, for your birthday. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? Now, just to let you know, I'm using the Mystical Moments Tarot by CATRIN, WELZ, STEIN, and I'm going to do a Celtic cross for you to see what's coming in terms of details. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know regarding... We have the High Priestess. So high intuitive mode, okay? Either you're keeping something on the down low, you're keeping a secret here, Virgo, about your next plans. It's not that you're being underhanded. You may feel protective over an idea, or protective over a relationship, or the fact that you're going to move from one job into another job, because you feel like right now you're protecting your energy, but also you're intuitively navigating the high seas. So as you can see, that boat there, it's on choppy seas, and so if you're thinking about launching something, whether it's a new business, or launching a love relationship, but you feel you're not really sure how this person feels about you, there's something, it's almost like you're feeling out your environment in September. I also feel like there's something that comes from the shadows to surprise you during this time. I feel like it's a really good surprise, okay? They're giving me a song. They're just, oh my gosh. So the song that they've given me here is, and Venus was her name. So it's either she's got it or you've got it. Venus was her name. Venus is the goddess of love, right? And the planet of love. So either it's about love for September. What is that song? Venus was... her name. So it's either she's got it or you've got it. Yeah, baby. She's got it or you've got it. I really don't know. Oh God, I mean the song, it sounds so familiar. Like I'm sure I've heard it a long time ago. Okay, if it comes to me or they let me. Thank you so much, True Grateful. Could you tell me I mean, maybe the song is called Venus, or She's Got It, or You've Got It, or something. If you could please give me the name of the person who sings that. It's feminine energy who sings this song. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What is the challenge for my beautiful Virgo in September? We have the Ten of Cups. Okay, so Ten of Cups is about love. It is about not abandonment, but maybe you feel separated from somebody that you love at this moment in time, or maybe you feel abandoned by the universe, that they're not bringing you in the love that you're hoping for. The challenge here is contentment in all areas of life and support. Now it could be family, because Ten of Cups can talk about, happy ever after kind of family unit. It can mean love, a committed relationship, but because we've got the Hierophant there, it could be a commitment in terms of marriage, if you're married or in a high level commitment with somebody and you feel like things are a little bit off, there's a bit of conflict there right now, or you feel like you're separating from something that you really truly loved or wanted at some point. Maybe you feel, if it's none of those things, maybe you feel a little bit disconnected from your dreams, because the water is about dreams, hopes, and emotions. You may have felt a little bit disconnected from your center and whatever it is that you've been trying to achieve recently, and you really want to get to that point. Because although this Ten of Cups shows two figures like holding each other for support and are clearly in love, and no matter what, people may say there's plenty more fish in the sea, but there's not. There's always that one. Okay, so if you felt like there was this one that got away, or you felt like there was this one opportunity that you wanted to partner up with and it just got away, or you feel like you're so separated from whatever it is that you're hoping to achieve that you feel like it's not going to happen. The challenge is breaking free from that mindset and actually realizing that you can have your happy ever after, and you can have it all, Virgo. Okay, so let us see what is coming towards you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. So what is below you? How would you like to receive? Okay. This is how they want it, so that's how they're going to give it. Okay, so what is below you? King of Cups. Okay, King of Cups is someone who does everything with love. I mean, you've got so much. I mean, you've got the Two of Cups right there as well. So this could be about partnerships or your deepening of your commitment to your goals and your dreams. The King of Cups is someone who is very fair, and also someone who is very, very intuitive, someone who is very tolerant, someone who's very supportive, and that's who you are, Virgo. But deep down, I feel like sometimes you perform impossible acts for other people and help them find a solution, and sometimes they don't reciprocate, and it leaves you having to do everything all by yourself. So you may feel sometimes that a little bit washed out by that energy. Now there could be a Scorpio energy that you are dealing with, for example, and intuitively you have a connection, a psychic bond with this person. You don't understand it, they don't understand it, but you keep being drawn together for some reason, whether there is conflict there or not. Maybe you and this person have to break a pattern and actually have a deeper commitment to each other and sort of really look at the problem, identify the problem, and rather than blame each other, it's almost like you got to blame the problem, okay? Now, it doesn't mean that you're only dealing with a Scorpio. It could mean that you're trying to launch your business, for example, because the King of Cups is an entrepreneurial energy. You may be waiting to launch something because we've got another ship here. I mean, there's only a couple of cards in the deck with ships being launched. And as you can see, that is a huge ship there. You're trying to do something big. But as you can see, she's got a little ship right there. Now, either she's already tested the waters on something and the ship went through fine, and now this is a bigger opportunity coming, this is, look at that arch, it's like an impossibly small arch for that big ship, but she's making the possible she's making the impossible possible. And, I feel like navigating choppy seas or choppy emotions in order to launch something or in order to start something, you may feel is risky, but deep down, it's what you want. And hell or high water, you're going to achieve it, okay? So whether you are stepping into a leadership role that requires tolerance, empathy, and being a good listener, being diplomatic and fair, and you feel like you're moving into a company, for example, who've had a boss for, say, 20 years, and they're really used to that boss, but that boss is retired. Now you're stepping in and taking over the role, but everyone has very high expectations of you and may not embrace you fully from the very get-go, right? Because there's always power play when it comes to companies and sort of taking over roles from other people. Or it could be that, there's a relationship here that whenever you start it, you and this person, it's very choppy and it's difficult, but you will navigate it, okay? Deep down, there's this energy of knowing that what you love wants you. Whether that is a goal, a dream, an opportunity, a person, know that what is meant for you will never pass you by, okay? Now, the Page of Swords is in the recent past, so that really indicates, like, investigating things further. So I'm not surprised they showed me a monocle, Virgo, because that is about investigating the details or seeing things a little bit more clearly. So in the recent past, either you have been really thinking about this person and longing for a message from this person, or longing for a message from your goal or your dream, or you're hoping to get news on something, or you're even starting something from the very beginning and you're trying to investigate it deeper. This is about, you've only scratched the surface on something, Virgo, and you're going deeper. Okay, so I feel like throughout the month of September, you go a little bit deeper on something. And as you can see, this figure is standing on a whole pile of books. So they're indicating knowledge is the key in order to successfully go further afield, as it were. Now, something that they just gave me, which I mentioned it briefly when I was touching this card, but they want me to come back to it. If you're in a couple, for example, a high level of commitment, okay, and something goes wrong in your union, couples sometimes make a mistake by blaming each other, okay? And rather than blame each other or play the blame game, because that actually just leads to two people fighting and never really seeing the whole picture, it's about blaming the problem, okay? So it's about both of you identifying the problem. Of course, if someone like cheats on you and things like that, there's no excuse for things like that, but... And this is, I'm going to upset the cat amongst the pigeons here when I say this, Virgo, so please don't shoot the messenger. This is what they're giving me. But there may be a root cause in the first place that needs to be identified. If you want to save your union, for example. But if you're like, hell no, that person cheated on me, has treated me like this, then, you're gone, okay? You're gone and gone because you respect yourself. The Force card here indicates having respect for yourself and for others, and self-love, confidence, whatever you've been struggling with, whether it is some sort of rejection or some sort of blockage, you're investigating it further, is my point, to see if you can understand it from the other side. But there's a breakthrough here. They keep showing me an envelope, so you're going to get some news in the... I feel like it's in the middle of September. There's some sort of news that comes towards you, but I feel there's a message to come for your birthday that really surprises you. Now, it could be either side day of your birthday, but I feel like there's something that comes that you go, I didn't expect that person to reach out, or something like that, okay? So just be mindful of that energy. We've also got the Two of Cups. So this is the potential. The potential is unity, harmony, balance, okay? This is just the general energy. When you decode the card a little bit further, there's love here. It could be about you, if you're looking for love, like surprise, all of a sudden meeting somebody that you were not expecting to meet, whether that's new or you were not expecting to hear from someone, and it sparks off a wonderful sort of committed relationship here that will lead to a higher level of commitment, or whether that's about you deciding to become, an entrepreneur and you're partnering up with somebody. It's about duality, and it's about two energies becoming one almost, in order to have a happy ever after. So, for example, if you've been engaged to somebody and you've been patiently waiting for to be able to get married because, you know, the pandemic has prevented a lot of people from having restrictions, perhaps you're able to get the go-ahead from the powers that be in order to, you know, take your vows with somebody and get married to someone. If that's you, congratulations. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please show me the near future for my beautiful Virgo? What is coming on in? I feel like there's a celebration here. Okay. Thank you so much. I'm sure grateful. Four of Swords. Sorry, one moment, please. Okay, they're showing me the number 2. Do you want me to go and take 2 more cards? 2 more, yes. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? Okay, so in the near future, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Now, the Eight of Pentacles is learning. It is about gathering extra strings to your bow. So this seems to be the month where you learn a lot, Virgo, and you know a lot already. So opening yourself up to more. Be mindful of overload. They've given you that card as well, the Four of Swords. Make sure you get a bit of rest, okay? So whatever it is you're investigating further, whether it is to partner up in a new business, whether it is to partner up in a relationship, or whether it is to you know, partner up, be in alignment with your goals and dreams. There's definitely an energy of you launching something that is very exciting, that will require a lot of your time, but make sure you get a little bit of effort to have some rest, okay? The Eight of Pentacles also indicates mastering your craft, being the best at who you are and what you do, but also enjoying yourself, Virgo. It's very important that we have that rest, that play energy, but also working hard. So the Eight of Pentacles is about working hard, but it's also about creating something a little bit different, a little bit unique. If anybody wants, for example, somebody to do something specific, it is about, they come searching for you, is what I feel. So if you're looking for an opportunity, I feel like you will definitely hear some sort of news. It may have taken a while. It's a long energy. Whenever you get a pentacle, it is a slow moving energy. So it's taken you a while to get to this position, but I feel like you're turning a corner in terms of your work and perhaps learning something extra in order to earn more money, okay? Now, the Two of Swords is, 2 seems to be important. You've got 2 2s here, and they wanted 2 more cards. So perhaps 222 is important to you. They haven't given it to me. I'll let you know when they do. But Two of Swords, some sort of decision to be made here. Okay, so whether you got some options coming on in here, whether that's in love or in business, you've got options. I'm just going to pull a quick card on that to see what energy is coming through there for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Also, you've been given an opportunity to mend something, they just said. Whether that's a friendship or whether that's, you know, if you've been struggling in a relationship recently. Page of Wands. Be curious. Be curious about something. Okay, so if you've got a couple of options, be curious there with that Page of Wands. This is also about either a new project, for example, or a desire to create something. This could also be, if you're looking for love, it could be new passion coming on in here. But be curious about it, you know, investigate it further. They really are giving you that sort of energy to dig a little bit deeper. But also pages, they bring news. So, I mean, you've got 2... Yeah, sorry, all of a sudden, now whether you are traveling and all of a sudden your ears have just like, you know, when they all of a sudden go, like you can't hear anything briefly. So that's just happened to me, and a loud bell in my left ear. That normally means that your guides are close, but right now they're giving me this energy of travel. You know, like you're on an airplane or you're on a train and all of a sudden it goes through a tunnel and it gives that sort of muffled sound to your ears. So if that happened to you recently, just now, like when you're listening to this reading, there's something in this message for you. If it happened to you like a year ago, then no, that's not what I'm talking about. It had to happen at the same time. And if that is you, there's something in this whole reading for you. But they're indicating, you know, 2 messages coming on in. in particular. I think one is to do with either a career or something you're really passionate about, and one is someone has feelings for you, or has some sort of, they're going to surprise you with a message, and they've been watching you. This person's very curious about you. I'm going to pull a quick card on that Page of Swords because it keeps looking at me. Either it's someone you recently met and they're really curious about you, Virgo, and they're just checking you out online or asking people about you. Can you please clarify this Page of Swords for my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know? You're going to hear from them. The Moon. Yeah, they're going to just come out of nowhere and tell you how they feel. The Moon indicates, this person is kind of like fantasizing about you. And in that way, I mean, like, they're fantasizing about a happy ever after with you. Okay, this person's thinking about you in terms of a couple. Okay, and when you get the Moon card, it basically means, that there are great opportunities that lie sort of hidden and they just pop out. So either this person is going to just reveal how they feel, because the Moon is about energy, emotions coming to the surface, and you not realizing it. This person's going to tell you how they feel about you, Virgo. But also expect the unexpected, because you've got the Wheel of Fortune there as well. So they're indicating that there's something unexpected that throws up some options. Now, whether that is in love or in business, I feel like it could be both, but it does require you to end a cycle, because we've got this World card and we got the Death card here. Okay, so the Death card indicates, you're closing one door and you're opening another, and that you're reaching for example, a better life. So you need to shed anything that's familiar or become stagnant or stuck in a rut. You're basically house cleaning, okay? And I feel something within you is blossoming. It could be confidence, and it's about letting it out, but you're changing, Virgo, okay? Let the changes happen. You're changing in a really positive way. The old Virgo is, stage left. You are now taking center stage with your confidence. Confidence is key. And the World card is about abundance, success. It is about a new cycle that comes into play, because you've reached your destiny. You've reached your journey in a certain area in your life. Either you're meant to meet this certain person, or you're meant to take on this opportunity. You're meeting your destiny and you're coming full circle. So I feel like there's satisfaction here. There could also be travel, but I feel like whether you're booking a vacation or you're thinking about moving home, emigrating or something like that, there's definitely an energy here of movement forward in a really positive sense. And we've got the Four of Swords, which basically says, get some rest, Virgo. You're going to need it. Get ready, because things are about to sort of kick off round about October time for you, okay? Just after that Mercury heading on into, we got it again. Now, Virgo, either you are longing for a Scorpio in your life, because this position here is the card of your advice to yourself, or your how you feel. This is that position. We got the King of Cups again. What is below you? That is what is in your gut instinct here. So either you're longing for a Scorpio in your world, my beautiful Virgo, or you feel like right now circumstances are a little bit off key, a little bit cautious before you launch something. As you can see, this King of Cups here, he is protecting a ship. So you may be protecting everything that you've got at this moment in time, because you feel like there's more choppy waters to come. So intuitively, you're resisting, you're holding back on something, using your intuition to wait for the right moment on something. Now, you will know when the right moment is. Now, whether that's to launch a business, whether it is a career opportunity, whether it is the right moment to ask for a promotion or a raise, or whether it is to be with somebody that you love, or decide to open yourself up to go out and find love. Unless you're online dating, finding love, it's not going to like smash through your window and roll over the floor and join you on the sofa, right? Okay, as much as that seems like a really cute, funny image, if you're wanting to find love and you've been holding off for a while because, of course, we're going through a major pandemic, but you may feel like, intuitively it's now time to start the search for love, or, there's definitely an energy here of that King of Cups to safeguard something and wait for the right moment. But your heart is in it. You're being protective over something you really care about. Okay, so you're raising something up. So either you're stepping into you've got your eye on a certain prize, and you're just holding out, waiting for the right moment to sort of go for it. Ooh. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please? The Empress. Confidence is key. The Empress in the reverse indicates either something that you have disconnected from and you're trying to find your motivation or your love for it. So if you felt like, you know, a goal and a dream, you've been distant from it, or you felt like unmotivated, or you felt like you cannot do it at this time, and they're indicating hold true to the vision, because indecisiveness or low self-confidence or resistance, the Empress in reverse, or maybe you feel like someone that you want to be with who is a divine counterpart energy, because we got the Emperor that came out earlier. Maybe you feel like that there's something off in your union, there's something not being seen at this moment in time. The Fool card in the reverse. Yeah, lost hope here. Don't lose hope, my beautiful Virgo. The Fool card in reverse indicates a cynical kind of energy, okay? That something is not going to happen. But as long as your heart is in it and you're believing in yourself, you're manifesting. I'll go one more. Can you show me an outcome from that Empress and the Fool card in reverse? King of Wands energy. Okay. Be bold. Take a first step. Take a leap. Okay. So it is about, I mean, it's another king energy, Virgo. They're basically saying go for it, whatever this is. Okay. Because we can hold off until we feel it like it's the right moment. We can hold off and hold off and hold off, Virgo. And it can never be the right moment. So that means you lose out completely. So the King card, whatever it is that you're going for here, the King of Fire is an Aries energy, and it's about bold leadership. Go for it. It is about having that courage to be an influencer and be aligned with your goals and dreams. The benefits will lead to your rewards. Okay? I feel like it's about finding your motivation and your drive to do whatever it is that you've been holding out on. Okay? So I feel like they're just giving you a thumbs up to sort of just go for it. Let us see what is the external circumstances. Why are you holding off on something? Or why do you feel something is holding off on you? What is the external circumstances? Nine of Swords, fear, anxiety. I mean, that makes sense, right? You feel like you have to watch your back on something, or you feel like now is not the right moment, or maybe it is, you know, whether it is, for example, you're going to partner up in business with somebody, but you're a little bit nervous, feeling like you got to get all the details before you trust. You know, pay close attention to any contracts or anything, you know, the small print and things before you do anything like that. Of course you would, you're Virgo, but, or maybe it's about you and a person, you are destined to be together, but you're in separation at the moment, and you feel like, why is it, I feel like they're my happy ever after, but we can never seem to make it work. And it may mean that both of you are in a fear, anxiety, or in some sort of like mistrust. There's something here you don't trust, okay? And it could be the external circumstances going on around the world. It could be that you mistrust certain Page of Wands. They're given the same card again, which is be curious, explore. There is going to be some sort of news that inspires you or shows you that all is okay, that you're going to be able to launch that new project, or that this person has passion for you, or I feel like it's going to be counteracted by some sort of news, okay? So your fears will be allayed. I feel like, yeah, look out for the news and also the signs. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know? Hope and a fear. Oh my gosh. We got a Queen of Cups. Virgo, whatever this is, hope and a fear. You're hoping that, you know, hearts can align with each other. I mean, we got a match here. King and Queen of Cups. This is either two people who love each other coming into union, or balancing things out. And, you know, if you've been in a relationship and you've been struggling and having arguments over things, this is about coming into balance and coming back into union. It could also be about the Queen of Cups is someone who exhibits self-care, self-love, and compassion for self, but also for others. So it basically, the Queen of Cups is the Queen of Hearts. It is about the Queen of Love. It's like attracts like. So whether it is a goal that you're trying to manifest with all of your heart, your soul, but it's just not been happening, it means you're coming into alignment with that goal, that dream. Frequencies, they match each other and they come into alignment. So as you can see, this Queen of Cups there, she's sitting on a shell, so that could emotionally be like that sort of clammed up kind of energy. But you see the seahorse that represents high level commitment and longevity. Seahorses, they partner up for life, but also the Queen of Cups is someone who's emphatic, who psychically is connected to something. So because you got the High Priestess, I feel like you are very intuitive. Something you've been nurturing or something you've been working really hard on is going to come to fruition, okay? It just means just don't give up on it, because the fear here in this is insecurity. This card can be a card of insecurity or feeling like it's kind of like an overwhelming of emotions feeling, especially since we got that Neptune and Pisces opposing your Virgo placements in the next couple of weeks. That can lead to a lot of feeling like you're not enough. I'm going to quickly pull a card on that energy, that Queen of Cups. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, God, Angels. Ooh. Nine of Wands, Wounded Warrior, Queen of Wands. I mean, you just got a King of Wands just now, Virgo. So you keep getting like attracts like cards. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Okay, we've got the Wounded Warrior, Nine of Wands. So something that you've been battling away on, something you feel like you've had to always put in a lot of hard work with, but you keep getting bruised, battered, or rejected in some way, whether that's a relationship, whether that is a career opportunity, but you're still persisting. I feel like healthy boundaries is key, and make sure that you want this opportunity. Make sure that you want this love, that it is worth it. Because if you keep getting hurt in this situation and you keep putting yourself forward, we got the Queen of Wands in the reverse Leo energy there. So it could be someone who's you're angry with, as I said, or you're struggling with, that has Leo placements there. Could be that, I mean, I don't want to drop a clanger here, Virgo, but it could be that, you're with someone who's got Leo placements and you're separating from them, and you want someone who's got Scorpio placements. I mean, it could be any placements really, but there's a lot of water in your chart right now, and there's a lot of anxiety about something, but they're indicating that there's something that you're struggling with, or you feel that you cannot quite achieve at this time. They just want you to believe that you can do it. Have confidence, because the Queen of Wands in the upright is confidence. Okay, the Nine of Wands, something you're struggling with here. Go easy on yourself. Don't beat yourself up. If it's not happening, Virgo, it means it was blocked for a reason. Opportunities stay by us if they're meant for us. Whatever is meant for you will never pass you by. So you can breathe easy in that energy. Now let us see what is an outcome for September for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, God, Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What is an outcome? Whoa. We got the breakthrough. We got the Ace of Swords. Okay, communication is key. I mean, that's an obvious thing to say there, but the Ace of Swords is often an epiphany moment or a major breakthrough that happens for you for the month, which I said you're going to have this major breakthrough where you break chains from something and you either move forward towards a deeper commitment in your goals and dreams, or you're unlocking the doors that have been shut for you in terms of opportunity. Your ideas are so important, okay? But you're going to see things so super clear in the month of September, and it just, something in your brain just unlocks, and it's like this aha moment for you, okay? The Ace of Swords typically means that fate and destiny are aligning to bring you good karma and give you major breakthroughs. That is your outcome in September. These are the details of what you're trying to navigate, but at the same time, the overall energy is a major breakthrough here. It also means triumphant success. So something that you've been struggling with and something that you've been trying to really align yourself with has been elusive, or, it leads to your happy ever after, because the breakthrough is on this challenge, which means some sort of communication comes towards you, or some sort of idea that you act upon brings you clarity, and you reach for your happy ever after. Okay, so something along your pathway is really being clarified for you that leads to a major breakthrough. But I feel like it's an alignment. Okay, it's almost like you're running parallel to something. So whether that is with your goal, your dream, whether it is just life in general, trying to remain balanced or harmonious and try and make money and spin all the plates, or whether it is in a love relationship, whether it's trying to attract love, it is about these two parallel lines coming together. Okay, Virgo? So it's nice that that card came out, because it was there's a lot of anxiety and insecurity happening at the moment. I mean, those 3 a.m. thoughts, you know, coming through on the, you know, of which pathway should I take? What should I do? How should I navigate this? But it's all, there's going to be a lot of investigative energy about you digging deeper on something. And there's a couple of surprises, okay? So thank you so much for guys going, angels, can you please? Okay. Well, we have the turtle there. So this is slow moving energy, but as you know, slow and steady wins the race, Virgo. You don't have to rush this. Temperance is the most important energy of all, because if we start to rush things, we miss the details and we make silly mistakes, okay? And Virgo, you're not the sort of person to make silly mistakes, okay? You got this. So if you've been going a little bit slower than usual, trust the process. They want me to put it on the Temperance card because patience is the key to this month. Also communication is as well, because they show me that big, well, they show me the Ace of Swords, but they show me a big old sword over it. Communication, breakthrough is important. So some sort of message coming your way to help you move forward. But also we got the key. And the key here has got a circle on it, which often connects to the World card. Now the World card is about abundance. It is about success. It is about completing a cycle, perhaps of hardship or chaotic energy, or something that you feel was incomplete. There is now completion and there is satisfaction here. So I feel you're unlocking something. They want it on the Ace of Swords with that big old key right there. I mean, it's nearly the same, actually, bizarrely. I'm just going to show you right there. Nearly the same. So something is completing, something is a breakthrough, and I feel like you're coming full circle, and you're in alignment with whatever it is that you're hoping for. It may have been a bumpy journey to get there, Virgo. I mean, that's life. You don't need me to tell you that. We all go through those ups and downs, but learning is the key. Okay, so I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Thank you so much, my beautiful Virgo. Love and light.